Sponsored by RxCardClub.com. Get a free prescription drug card and save up to 85% on prescription drugs. RxCardClub.com. Can you use an expired albuterol inhaler? An albuterol inhaler should be discarded after it passes its expiration date. It should be thrown out even sooner if it has been 13 months since it was removed from its foil packaging. In addition, if the inhaler has a counter, it should not be used after the counter reaches 0. That's true even if it seems like it still contains medicine. The inhaler may release an insufficient amount of medicine after its counter reaches 0. Dose counters on albuterol inhalers have been found to help people with asthma and chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD, avoid emergency department visits related to their conditions because it avoids the false sense that you have taken enough medicine at the end of the cartridge life. What is albuterol? Albuterol is a bronchodilator, making breathing easier by relaxing and opening lung passages. It's available in 3 forms. An inhalation aerosol is available under a few different brand names, as well as a newer generic option. It can be used by children ages 4 and older, as well as by adults. An inhalation powder is available under one brand name and can be used by children 12 and older. A solution that is inhaled through a machine called a nebulizer, which distributes the medication as a mist, is available for children 2 and older and for adults. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration approved the first generic, metereddose albuterol sulfate inhaler in April 2020 in response to an increased demand for albuterol inhalers during the COVID-19 pandemic. Albuterol solutions should be stored in the refrigerator or at room temperature. Albuterol inhalers should be kept at room temperature. Both should be stored away from excess heat or moisture and not in the bathroom. Asthma and COPD. Asthma and COPD are both diseases that affect the lungs and airways. In asthma, the airways can become swollen and tighten. Symptoms include wheezing, chest tightness, trouble breathing, coughing. The disease affects 26 million people, including 7 million children. Causes include allergens, environment, genetics. Triggers include respiratory viruses, smoke, pollution, exposure to allergens. Some asthma is exercise-induced. In COPD, less air flows through the airways. COPD is the name for a group of diseases that include emphysema and chronic bronchitis. Affecting 16 million Americans, possibly millions more who are undiagnosed. It causes airflow blockage. RxCardClub.com. Get a free prescription drug card and save up to 80% on prescription drugs.